This is day one. I have been isolated for about a few months now and not going out on my own. And then obviously Christmas got in the way. But now is the first day of heading out with my cane as I head to the gym. And I'm going to be documenting every single day. One, to kind of push myself. And two, to kind of show others that you don't need to stay in. So stay with me. I've got about a 2-mile walk to the gym now. This is probably the hardest part of the journey for me because it's busy with morning traffic, especially the first day of people going back to school. It also means I'm alone with my thoughts and the excuses of not going to the gym and why I shouldn't go. This is always the challenge, but another reason why I want to share it with you guys. Using my cane. The snow's not so bad this morning, but this is the first day of people returning back to work. Children going back to school, as have my children, or my son, Austin, back to work, back to college. But this is my work for now. Mental health and no longer isolation. See how it goes. Okay, still using my cane, just over halfway now. Confidence is good. Been listening to music all the way, battling the demons about why I shouldn't go, fighting all the excuses and trying to remember why I'm doing this, for my mental health, my fitness, to not be isolated. A couple of incidents already on the way, which is very typical for this kind of journey. Cars parked on pavements, having to dodge those with a cane, and also just nearly got hit by a van who wasn't looking as I was already across the road and decided to try and drive at me. But after a little bit of a dagger's look from me, they realised that they needed to stop. But just very typical of this kind of journey, kind of a challenge. But these challenges have got me faced. 2025 is going to be about living life to the fullest, making memories, not giving in to blindness, and showing my children and everyone else out there who continues to follow me what this is all about. So, almost at the gym. Okay, so I made it to the gym. First day back after a good few months off. Really unfair at the moment, but I know it'll come back quick enough. Just got to keep up. But the main thing is, I made it here. It was a bit of a struggle of a walk, but did it. Since I got to the gym, one of the biggest challenges has been, since I last started coming in regular, they've had a big refit and they've changed most of the equipment around. So after coming here for quite a few years, I've been really familiar with the surroundings and the area, where to go, where all the equipment was. I've walked in now and everything is in a different place. Everything's completely different. There's not many kind of clear walk-throughs. It's like a bit tricky to kind of get used to it, but once again, it's all about, you know, coming here every day and trying to learn the new layout. But just another challenge of being visually impaired. Trying to train the gym. Okay, so day one at the gym complete. Let's just call that a matter of small victories. I was unable to complete the exercises that I wanted to do initially, but the way I've got to look at it is, you know, went in, used a couple of machines, slat pull down, did some chest. Only managed about 10 minutes on the treadmill when I wanted to do half an hour, but it's more than I've done for the last so many months. So that is a victory, small victory, but it's a victory. So just waiting for the bus, heading home now, a trusty cane. So hopefully after a few days of doing this, I'll start to feel better. So day two of not letting blindness win. Gotta say, a bit of a struggle today. Second day, not achy or tired, was just fighting the demons this morning. Got up, Amy left to work early, so I got Austin ready for school. He left about 7:45. It was still dark outside, very cold, very misty, and was fighting with, shall I go to the day, shall I have a day off, shall I just go tomorrow instead? But then started to read some of your comments that you put on all the posts across my social media yesterday, and here I am. cane in hand. Not walking to the gym today because it is very foggy here, but I'm going to get the bus. Let's see how it goes, but I'm out, I'm on my way, and that is the biggest battle, is getting up, getting out the door and walking through that door at the gym. Okay, so just off the bus now, and it's started to snow as well, which is all the better, because the reason I decided to document this was not just to inspire others who are visually impaired not to stay behind closed doors and to get out, but to also be accountable to myself. I needed to make a promise to myself and to those that are viewing these videos that I'm going to continue on with this and see where it goes. So day 2, yes, it's trying to snow at the moment. It's not sticking, it's kind of sleet, but I want to be able to look back on these videos when the weather is bad, especially when I did get out and get to the gym and get outside. If in the future I'm struggling to get out again, I can look at these videos when the weather is bad and say, well, if I can do it then I should be able to do it today. I am just finishing my morning workout. I lifted a little bit heavier than yesterday, still not anywhere near where I normally am, but a little bit of progress, but it's only day 2, and we're just about to finish off on the treadmill. Decent paced walk on an incline of about 10, and I'll do that for about half an hour. Build a bit of sweat, and then that should be enough for day 2. Just left the gym and now waiting for the bus to go home. So I've already spoke about how for the last so many months I've been isolated. I've not gone out on my own without my wife due to my low vision, due to my dipping vision. It just became much easier and less stressful to stay home. But unfortunately, when you stay in, your mental health suffers, your health suffers. So not only have I put on a few pounds, lost my fitness, which I worked so hard for, my mental health has suffered, and 2025 is the year I'm gonna get it back, and there's a few reasons for that. First reason, I need to, for my family, for me. Second reason, this year I turn 50. I want to be in really good shape and not be old before my time, because I'm not. And the last reason, which is very vital today, just before Christmas, a young guy, a few years younger than me, lived in the same village as me with the same condition, with RP, who I had met quite a few times through passing in the street. Also met him going to Manchester United. He was really struggling with his sight loss, and just a few weeks ago he took his own life, and that hit me hard for a couple of reasons. Main reason being because well, first of all, he had the same condition as me, going through a lot of the same things that I was feeling. Also, he followed me for quite some time and reached out to me earlier last year, quite upset. He'd had a few drinks and he wanted to reach out to me because he knew that I would understand. I spoke to him, calmed him down, and when I heard of his passing, it just made me wish that I had been there for him, or he'd have reached out to me again. And I want to dedicate this kind of day of my journey of facing my fears to him. I'm not going to mention him by name. His loved ones, if they're watching this, they'll know who I'm talking about, but sending my deepest thoughts, because it's his funeral today. So life is too short, don't let it pass you by, don't be isolated, don't let blindness win. Okay, so day 3 of not letting blindness win. I am slowly, like Bambi, walking to the gym. I've just got off the bus. The pavements today, because of the weather here in the UK, are like black ice, extremely slippy. I've nearly gone quite a few times, but my cane is kind of acting as my prop as well, so it's kind of holding me up, giving me a little bit of extra support as I swipe it left to right. So a little bit of a later start for me this morning, because I had a meeting about some potential events this year with a wonderful organisation called Visionary, who support and connect lots of local and national charities together here in the UK, low vision and blindness charities that is. But yeah, so extremely productive morning with that meeting, and I've got another one this afternoon with an organisation who I'm not going to name just yet, because it could be something rather exciting. Still getting out, third day, hopefully a little bit stronger today, but yeah, going well so far. That first step is always the hardest. Get yourself out there. Hopefully I'm inspiring a few of you to step outside your doors when demons are giving you excuses not to. I'm at the gym, getting towards the end of my morning workout. I've been hitting it hard this morning, a little bit stronger. Just currently got one more set to do of kettlebell swings, which is one of my favourite exercises to do at the gym and at home as well, because I've got a kettlebell which I bought during COVID when all the gyms were shut, to work out in my back garden. It's going to take a few weeks before I'm anywhere near to enjoying it, but I'm proud of myself today. As I said, busy morning, pavements like ice, so plenty of excuses not to get out. I could have said, oh, you know, I've got too many meetings, or the ice is too bad, or the weather's too bad, or tired today, I'm not up for it. But I ended up here. I tried to find little reasons for me to come. One of those little reasons is so I could rock my new Travis Scott olives, which I've got on in the gym. Flexing those, which if anyone who doesn't know, I'm a bit of a sneakerhead. I like collecting sneakers, especially kind of Jordans and stuff. Day 3 of not letting blindness win. Just finished my workout at the gym and now heading to the bus stop. Very, very slippy pavements. And for anyone who doesn't actually know how much vision I've got due to my retinitis pigmentosa, if you're new to following me through these videos that I'm doing, my left eye is completely gone. I have no useful vision in my left eye, just light perception. And my right eye is like looking through a straw. I have no peripheral vision, but the central vision in that right eye is blurry and getting blurrier by the day. Hence why I've not been out of the house on my own for the last kind of 3 months or so, because when I come out, especially coming to busy places, if the weather wasn't right, it's too dark, too slippy like this, I would often feel scared and stressed and anxious, and that would make me want to stay in, because staying in is easier. But just because something is easier doesn't make it right. Also, a big shout out to Mark Darcy, just going past Mark Darcy now. For anyone who has seen me dressed up to the nines in my suits when I do events, it's Mark Darcy right there, who supply them all in support of my work, which is incredible, because I've been massive fans of their creations, their suits, for quite some time. So to have them on as a corporate partner supporting me when I do events is massive. So I always walk by the Mark Darcy head office showroom here, because it's near my gym, and it was a couple of years ago now that I decided, after liking their suits for so long, that I was going to literally dress like this coming back from the gym. I was going to head in, introduce myself, tell them what I do, my work as the blind poet, and that's how we formed this relationship where they supply my suits. Seizing the moment, finding the opportunities in each day to create something truly special. And that's what it's all about, and that is why, another reason why I can't stay in any longer.
Henshaws, Beyond Expectations. Our charity supports people living with sight loss and a range of other disabilities to achieve their ambitions and live independent and fulfilled lives. If you can, please donate today at henshaws.org.uk/donate.